Okay, so I'm sitting here and I'm listening to the news, and the news is saying that United now has a new, get this, they have a new policy that if you get ready to fly and you feel that the flight is too full, then you can rebook your flight. Let me take a time out here. Time out. Hello, time out. Isn't this your business to make sure that people are social distancing? And wouldn't it be wise that if you're booking flights to not overbook like you normally do, because that's the way I don't know if y'all notice or not, but that's the way the flights do now. They overbook, hoping that, and they got all this stuff figured out. They're overbooking, hoping that people don't show up for their flight. And then when extra people show up, they sit and they call people out and, verify everybody's there. And then, okay, so I don't know if y'all haven't flown in a while, this is the way it works. You buy your ticket in advance. You get to the airport at an ungodly early amount of time just so you can get through freaking all the stupid security. Then you check in to the airline and go through security, drop your bag where you can drop your bags at some airports. You can drop your bags before you go through security. At other airports, you got to go through security, then get all your bags searched and all this kind of stuff. You go through, getting scanned and all this. Then you go to the terminal where the airplane is that's going to board you, which it hasn't arrived yet because the previous flight hasn't gotten there. Then you sit and wait. And then they, after they verified you downstairs before you even came upstairs so you can get on the plane, then they make you a nervous wreck because they're calling out, yeah, we're still looking for 3 passengers who want to give up their seats so they can get round trip flights anywhere in the world. And oh yeah, we've had one person. Now we need 2 people that's going to give up their seats. And you're sitting there, you're listening to all this bull crap, which means the plane is full already. Okay? Now, United, thank you, United, are saying that if you feel that the airplane is too full, then you can request another flight. What? Didn't this whole thing spread because of people on on flights? First of all, I'm not gonna fly anywhere. I wouldn't fly right now if you paid me quadruple of my annual salary of what I make on my job. I wouldn't fly right now if you you could win the next mega millions. I wouldn't go I'm not going anywhere. That's first and foremost. First of all, I don't want to sit in the airport all day with a stupid mask on. Okay? That's number one. Number two, I don't want to be around people. I don't want to be around you. I definitely don't want to be sitting next to you. I don't want you sitting next to my wife. I don't want you sitting next to my children. I thought that they were going to be selling flights and selling seats where you had one person on the end, you had the middle doggone seat empty, and then you had the seat on the outside available. And that's still not 6 feet. I don't care where you are. You can reach over and touch the person who's sitting next to the person on an airplane. I don't know how they do it, but they put people so close together on airplanes. And why? It's all for the bottom line, which is money. And I understand. I understand you got to make a profit. I understand you haven't been flying all this time and whatever and whatnot. But it just seems like crazy. It's crazy to me. It's crazy what I'm hearing. With these airlines and and bailing out and all this kind of stuff. I was listening this morning. I was watching some video and it was like, how this stimulus for small businesses has just been BS, and it's been to the point where, mega companies like the Los Angeles Lakers, Ruth Chris. And trust me, I am not bashing big business. I am not against big business. I'm all about, hey, if you come up with an idea and you're able to do it, cool. But when you're talking about billion-dollar companies are able to get stimulus, I don't know about that. That's a bit much. Actually, it's a whole hell of a lot, if you ask me. So anyway, I just wanted to come in and I wanted to kind of vent about that. And honestly, I don't have a solution. I can't stand people who come on YouTube or come on social media. They always talk about the problem. I don't know what the solution is, because you're going to be around people. Okay, that's just if and when the country opens back up, you're going to be around people. And the more I'm out these days, the more I see people without masks on, the more people are getting comfortable with touching. I had a guy today, he just walked up to me and my coworker while we were in Lowe's, and he starts telling jokes. And then as he gets ready to walk away, he taps me, and like we've been knowing each other for like 50 years. And I was like, wow, people are just getting too comfortable too soon already. So anyway, I just wanted to come in and just kind of vent a little bit about that. But United, if that's going to be y'all's new policy, then at least y'all trying to come up with something. Because I hadn't heard any other airline or a report of any other airline trying to come up with something different. So it is what it is. Thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for being here. Make sure you subscribe, like, and comment for more rants like this. Because when I hear it and I hear BS, I'm going to call BS on it. And right now, I got to call BS. I got to pull out my bullshit flag on the airline industry. If you guys, I was talking to my dad a while ago, and he's like, man, did you see that plane? People was on the plane patting. Nobody had a mask on. I'm like, how do you consciously, in good business practices, say that that's okay? When you're gonna pack 100, and I didn't see it, so I'm shooting from the hip here. I didn't see it, so I don't know. It could be true, it could not. But how are you going to go back to flying people around and having them right up on each other like it was before? And like I said, they all breathe in the same air anyway. So I don't think it makes too much of a difference. I'm not a scientist. I'm not a doctor. I do not know. But it seems like common sense to me. If we're all breathing the same air in this area, and we're all, within a close proximity of 50 to 100 feet, and we're all breathing the same crap, then we're all susceptible to the same doggone diseases and whatnot. So it is what it is, y'all. I don't know what else to say about it. I don't think this thing is over. I think we're going to have a second wave. I think it's going to be much worse than the first wave, because people are going to drop their guards and people are going to get sick. And unfortunately, I think more people are going to have to lose their lives in order for people to get serious about just letting this thing die down. So that's my 2 cents on it. It's frustrating. It's annoying, and I think it's uncalled for. But who am I? I'm just a little country boy who's trying to make it, and who's trying to buy a piece of land and just have a decent life. Okay, y'all make sure you subscribe, like, and comment. Take care. Welcome back to Plant-Based Homestead Prepper, where we make prepping fun. In this video, we're gonna be talking about the airline industry and what's to come. So stay tuned.